Welcome to the hillside garden. Just enjoying the sounds. Well, not the tractor up on the road so much, but the nature. And what a difference a rain makes. There was a song about that, wasn't there? We've had rain this spring. It's nearly June and we're still having rain. This is probably the first time in about 4 years we've had a wet spring, like a normal one, like everybody has. So the garden's really taking off. I mean, a lot of the stuff you don't want growing is also taking off, but well, we just have to live with that. And I just wanted to show you briefly the progress of the elder cuttings that I stuck everywhere in the garden, because I did major on that last year. Look at the clover, by the way. Remember I said I was sowing clover? Yeah, it's coming up. And I actually had to come through here and trim off the tops. I was kind of sad to do it. There was some flowering weeds. I don't know what they are, but they're coming up through the clover and they're gonna block it out. So I snipped all the tops off with the trimmer so the clover could flower, and then I'm gonna cut the clover back after it's flowered and hopefully shed seeds everywhere and get some of that nitrogen back in the soil. Anyway, so the clover experiment's kind of working. This is so green now. I wish I had a before picture, because this was so dry a couple of years ago. Just dry grass, just stuff just barely clinging to life. It's really improved. And I think chucking all this stuff everywhere has definitely helped slow the water down and keep it in the landscape. And here's one of the clovers I planted. I think I'll have clovers. What's it called? Elders that I planted. I have to say, this must be my most successful one. Look at this. It's actually flowered the very first year. I would say that's pretty unusual. But look, there's where I stuck the thing in last year, end of last year, and all this new green growth here. So I have to kind of keep clearing this stuff back around here and helping it to grow. Let's see if I can find any more of those elders. There's this little hazelnut I just randomly stuck in there. Good to see that is thriving. Here I had to kind of chop a path through here as well. This wild rose is looking nice, though spiky. Hopefully get some rose hips off that. Rose hip jam, ever tried that? Really good, bit fiddly to make though. Here somewhere, see, if I was organised in any way, I would have marked where I put the... Oh, there's another one. Okay. We need to sort of... I need to start remembering where I put them so I can actually, help them, because they're not going to grow. I mean, they will eventually, I guess, but, I need to give them as much light as possible. And there we go. There's the stick I put in. There's a lot of new growth this year. So I'm really pleased with the elder experiment. It's absolutely worked. And I've said before, so what I really want is elder creating a border all along here. Not just elder, probably other things as well, but elder's going to be the main one for now, because it's so so ready to grow, and it grows so readily, and I think it's going to fill out fairly quickly. Let's see if I can go and find any more. Going to find the other elder the other side. I've got to wade through all this clover. I kind of feel bad about treading on it, but I think clover's fairly resilient to trampling and treading. Let's see here. There is my little pawpaw coming back. I can't believe, I thought these were dead. I thought, why can't I grow anything? I'm so bad at growing things. Fortunately, things sometimes just want to grow by themselves. So that died right back. That was just a 1 year seedling. And now it's coming up again. So pawpaws one day, maybe in about 6 or 7 years, when I'm nearly 60. Well, never mind. Might have grandkids by then to enjoy them. The chestnut. Yes, we're getting flowers again. Okay, we're not going to get, pounds and pounds of chestnuts, but it's happening. Oh, yeah, and the other chestnut that's never flowered before is flowering this year. Okay, chestnuts, if successful, if nothing else happens in this part of the garden, I'm going to have chestnuts and elder. Right, let's go through. Oh, look at this clover. I thought I planted white clover, which is, the low down growing variety. But this seems really tall. I feel like this is going to be the purple sort when it pops up, which is kind of okay, but I didn't really. Oh no, look, white. No, okay, whitey purpley. Who knows? So we do have a flower. And have a lot of bees in here in a week or two. I wanted a lower variety that I could kind of mow and stuff. We'll see. I mean, maybe you can probably mow this down quite short, but I want to let it flower, as I said. So, okay, let's see what's this. I think this is dead, but I've got another one that surprised me before. That is a pistachio, supposed to be. Apparently pistachios will actually grow in our climate. They don't mind frost. They quite like dry temperatures. It's just one of those things that they've never really caught on round here. Fortunately, I have another pistachio here. I believe this is a grafted one, which is should have 2 varieties on it for pollination. Got another one up top that recovered, even though it looked dead this winter. It's sort of putting out shoots, so I'm hopeful about that one as well. I might have to move that one down here to be closer to its friend here. Wouldn't it be great to have pistachios? It's so expensive, and I just love them. I was in Turkey, it was ages ago, 20 years ago. You could buy pistachios like by the kilo, and they were way cheaper than they are around here. I was chowing down on those pistachios like crazy. So I'd love to have pistachios in my garden. Okay, this is our cherry tree with not so many cherries this year. Plus my wife loves cherries, so she's largely picked all these, although there are some still ripening. And I put this stick here so the love of my life would not trample the other love of my life, elder shoots. This is one I stuck in the ground as well, and that's not put out so much new growth, but it's looking pretty healthy. And of course I'm impatient. I want that to be, full on bush this year, but it's probably not going to happen. Okay, that's another elder. Is there one there? Yeah, I mean, I wish I'd remember where I put this stuff. I did something around here. What did I do? Oh yeah, I tried to put basil in here on this sort of berm thing. We'll see. It doesn't look very healthy. It looked a lot healthy when it was in the pot. I grew that from seed. And anything else along here? Oh, there's a little haskap or honeyberry. I'm not. I don't think they want to grow so well in our part of the world. Don't know. We'll see. Or maybe it's just the soil, the pH, or whatever. And there is the comfrey I stuck in the ground. It looked very limp and sad in the last video, if you remember. It's looking great now. That is gonna grow. So we've got comfrey in the garden. And what would a garden be without comfrey, right? Along here. Oh, there's this other one. Yes, this one is looking nice as well. Wait, that's the stick. I'm just trying to. Oh yeah. Okay, let's stick there just to protect it. And that one's coming up as well. So once it's beaten out the grass a bit and got decent height, I think that's going to really grow nicely. Let's see. And, I stuck more. Oh, look at that. More comfrey. That has grown like crazy. Like that was a limp, sad looking thing when I last filmed it. Now it's looking great. Comfrey, yes. Another honeyberry. Good grief, that looks really sad. I don't think honeyberry is going to happen here. Let's see, along here, there's definitely more elder. Oh, there's one. I've had a very high success rate with this elder. I'm actually very pleasantly surprised. There's another elder coming up there, and I think I just saw, yeah, I think that was an elder back there. Could be wrong about that, but this is definitely an elder. Yes, elderberry. So, elderberry everywhere. And hoping for, oh, there's a bird eating the neighbour's cherries. Is that a jay? I think that might be a jay. Nice looking birds. So that's pretty much what I'm trying to go for. Oh, cherries. Oh, this is the first time this, oh, it's not quite right, but we'll take it anyway. First time this tree's really had any cherries, so no disease issues at all. Whereas the one up the top by the house is absolutely got hosed by mites and leaf curl and what do you call them, aphids of some sort, and it's just a lost cause. Anyway, so you can imagine along this berm and around here, lots of elder filling this space out, compared to a very bare looking classic traditional orchard style garden the other side of the fence. Now, you know, this isn't to everyone's taste, although my neighbours on the other side a few times have said, oh, we love your garden, it's great, it's really wild. You know, I would like some controlled wildness, but definitely it's looking greener on my side, more full, more water being retained, and that's what we're trying to do here, fill this whole hillside with green growth, which is gonna put roots in the ground, stop water running off, and turn this land back to looking more like a forest than a bare orchard. And just to leave you with elder again. So, just to recap, it's incredibly easy. I took these somewhere late summer, early autumn, well, when they were basically dying back, and I just snipped off lengths, shoved them in the ground as deep as I could, put a bit of compost around them, mostly just to mark where they were, and just left them. And they were leafing out by very early spring, like January even. They were putting out leaves because it wasn't a very cold winter. And there we go, elder. So elder is a pioneering plant. It's supposed to grow in kind of what they call, distressed soils, neglected soils, and so that's definitely a variety or a plant I'm relying on to help make this hillside forest garden thing a reality. See you next time.